So what can I tell you about Matt? If you had 100 customers like him, it'd be the most perfect bar I've ever been in. Okay? And nothing to do with sexual orientation. Absolute mannerisms. Manners. Politeness, intelligence. Taking care of me as in tips. Everything. Conversation, dress nice, clean cut. Some people you just know, sits down. Please, thank you, offers intellect, within their vocabulary. So he kicks it there. Didn't seem to have any worries or like he was looking for anyone. Just enjoy his drink and the company around. Now approximately 11:45, 11:45, Aaron McKinney and Russell Henderson come in. I didn't know their names then, but they're the accused. They're the perps. They're the accused. They walk in, just very stone-faced, dirty, grungy, rude, gimme, that type of thing. They walk up to the bar and, as you know, paid for a pitcher with dimes and quarters, which is something that you don't forget. You don't forget that. $5.50 in dimes and quarters. That's a freaking nightmare. Now, Henderson and McKinney, they didn't seem intoxicated at all. They came in, they just ordered a beer, took the pitcher with them back there into the pool room, and kept to themselves. Next thing I knew, probably a half hour later, they were kind of walking around, no beer. And I remember thinking to myself that I'm not going to ask them if they want another one, because obviously they just paid for a pitcher with dimes and quarters. I have a really good feeling that they don't have any more money.
I was in the fireside one afternoon, and I ran into two friends of Aaron McKinney, Shannon, and Jen. You knew Aaron well, right?
Yeah, we both did. When I first found out about this, I thought it was really awful. I didn't know whether Aaron was fucked up or not, or whether he was coming down or what. But Matthew had money. Shit, he had better clothes than I did. Matthew was a little rich bitch.
You shouldn't call him a little rich bitch, though. That's not right.
Well, I'm not saying he was a bad guy either, because he was just in the wrong place at the wrong time, said the wrong things. And I don't know, I won't lie to you. There was times that I was all messed up on meth and I thought about going out and robbing. I mean, I never did, but yeah, it was there. It's easy money.
Aaron's done that thing before. They've both done it. I know one night they went to Cheyenne to go do it, and they came back with probably $300. I don't know if they ever chose gay people as their particular targets before, but anyone that looked like they had a lot of money and that was, they could outnumber or overpower was fair game.
But do you think that there was any homophobia involved in this that contributed to some of it?
Probably. It probably would have pissed him off that Matthew was gay because he didn't like the gay people I've seen him interact with. He was fine as long as, they didn't hit on him, as long as it didn't come up.
Yeah, as long as they weren't doing it in front of him.
Do you get the impression that Aaron knew other gay people?
I'm sure that he knew people that are gay. I mean, he worked up at KFC and there was a couple people up there that, yeah. I'm not saying that it's bad or anything, because I know half the people I know in Larimie are gay.
What would you guys say to Aaron if you saw him right now?
First of all, I'd ask him if he'd ever do any more tweak.
He wouldn't, I bet. If I saw Aaron now, I'd be like, man, why'd you fuck up like that? But I'd want to make sure he's doing good in there. But I'm sure he is, though. I probably just want to, hang out with him.
Smoke a bowl with him.
I bet he wants one so bad.
So, you guys both went to Larimie High.
Yeah, you can't tell? We're a product of our society. My son Matthew did not look like a winner. He was rather uncoordinated and wore braces from the age of 13 until the day he died. However, in his all too brief life, he proved that he was a winner. On October 6th, 1998, my son tried to show the world that he could win again. On October 25th, 1998, my firstborn son and my hero lost. On October 25th, 1998, my firstborn son and my hero died. 50 days before his 22nd birthday. I keep wondering the same thing that I did when I first saw him in the hospital. What would he have become? How could he have changed his piece of the world to make it better? Matt officially died in a hospital in Fort Collins, Colorado. He actually died on the outskirts of Larimie, tied to a fence. You, Mr. McKinney, with your friend Mr. Henderson, left him out there by himself. But he wasn't alone. There were his lifelong friends with him, friends that he had grown up with. You're probably wondering who those friends were. First, he had the beautiful night sky, the same stars and moon that we used to see through a telescope. Then he had the daylight and the sun to shine on him. And through it all, he was breathing in the scent of pine trees from the snowy ranges. He heard the wind, the ever-present Wyoming wind, for the last time. He had one more friend with him. He had God. And I feel better knowing that he wasn't alone. Matt's beating, hospitalization, and funeral focused worldwide attention on hate. Good is coming out of evil. People have said enough is enough. I miss my son, but I am proud to be able to say that he is my son. Judy has been quoted as being against the death penalty. It has been stated that Matt was against the death penalty. Both of these statements are wrong. Matt believed that there were crimes and incidents that justified the death penalty. I too believe in the death penalty. I would like nothing better than to see you die, Mr. McKinney. However, this is a time to begin the healing process, to show mercy to someone who refused to show any mercy. Mr. McKinney, I am going to grant you life, as hard as it is for me to do so, because of Matthew. Every time you celebrate Christmas, a birthday, a 4th of July, remember that Matt isn't. Every time you wake up in your prison cell, remember that you had the opportunity and ability to stop your actions that night. You robbed me of every precious thing that I had. And I will never forgive you for that, Mr. McKinney. I give you life in the memory of one who no longer lives. May you have a long life, and may you thank Matthew every day for it.